Good morning everybody and welcome to the 2nd of January 2022. Big news today is new moon in Capricorn. Great place for making new intentions, not just for this next lunar cycle but also for the coming year. So astrology wise, we've got the moon in Capricorn all day. And it's going to form a sextile to Jupiter, a square to Chiron, and a trine to Uranus before the new moon conjunction with the sun. So we could be paying attention to how we're trusting ourselves. Healing things could be important as we find new ways to resolve old issues, letting go of old habits. And then ready for the full moon to be planting seeds of intention for the new year and making a commitment to ourselves and how we want to move forward. Also, Mercury is entering Aquarius, where we'll continue forward to the 14th and then station retrograde and transit back into Capricorn until the 4th of February. Okay, so going over all ground over the next few weeks and just re-examining things during that retrograde period. So that's his astrological news. Let's get on and do some tarot and oracles for the new moon in Capricorn today. So I don't have to want those on at the moment. We'll see how we get on. Okay, so we're going to get a general overview with the Gaia Oracle. What do we need to know for today? The new moon in Capricorn, 2nd of January 2022. Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. What do we need to know? See what's going on. Itchy nose today. So at the bottom of the deck we've got Zen Garden, Inner Sanctuary. Okay, today's a good time to really connect on an inner level with ourselves as we go into the new moon. Then we've got Night Wind, Facing Fear, Subconscious Release and Healing. That is really that energy of the moon sextile in Jupiter to see how much we're trusting ourselves, if we do trust ourselves or not, and the square to Chiron and trine to Uranus. And then liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. So that really is, we're looking inwards, coming to a place of peace and stillness in a sanctuary, confronting our fears, releasing it from the subconscious to bring healing, and in doing that then it brings liberation as we break free from old attachments. Okay, so since it's a new moon, I thought I'd use the shadow deck, the old Goliath deck, to see what messages Spirit has for us for today. Messages from Spirit for the collective for the 2nd of January 2022. New moon in Capricorn. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for today? Ooh. Very itchy nose today. Messages from Spirit for the collective. What do we need to know for this new moon in Capricorn? Okay, let's have a look, see what we've got. At the bottom of the deck, I will have to put my glasses on for this, still a bit bleary-eyed from New Year's Eve. The Three of Swords, the Bleeding Raw Heart. So the Page of Wands, the Moonscaped Messenger, I'll show you these cards when I've put them all out as we go through. The Four of Swords, the sacred space. Oops. The Five of Swords, the white scorpion and the black scorpion. The Eight of Wands, the meteor shower. The Seven of Cups, the tentacles of illusion. The World, the sacred circle. The Ten of Cups, the joyous sky. Seven of Wands, the determined otter. Seven of Swords, the thief in the night. The Hierophant, the master of keys. And the Tower, the burning tree. I'm just going to take 3 more from that. Ten of Swords, the barren desert. Two of Cups, the entwined snakes. And the Six of Wands, the El Goliath hive. Okay. So, at the bottom of the deck we had Three of Swords, the bleeding raw heart. This is about healing old wounds. And as I said with the astrology for today, perfect opportunity to take our next step in that and to find innovative solutions that we can set as intentions when we come to the new moon. Where we find ourselves, the Page of Wands, the moonscape's messenger. This is new beginnings in fire energy, inspirations, new passions coming up, new connection to ourselves at a deep level. Then we have the situation, the Four of Swords, the sacred space, and this is about taking time out to heal. This is about us coming to a place of truth, of inner sanctuary with ourselves, where we can just be still and listen and hear the healing messages. What's crossing us, we've got the Five of Swords, the white scorpion and the black scorpion. Okay, this is how we self-sabotage ourselves. Okay, this is the raw broken heart, how we separate ourselves from our heart, how we listen to the negative voices, negative attachments, and become disconnected from who we really are. At the bottom, the foundation of this is the Eight of Wands, the meteor shower. This is like messages coming through very quickly, information, new knowledge. It could be that as we go into ourselves and do the transformative work, then new perspectives come to us and things. What's the connection with the higher self is the Seven of Cups, the tentacles of illusion. Again, this is making me think of the Five of Swords and the self-sabotage, how we self-sabotage ourselves. We don't listen to our higher selves, we don't find the inner sanctuary, and we let the fears overtake us. Okay, the recent past, the world, the sacred circle, it is now a time to bring that cycle to completion, to let go of those old wounds, those old stories, the delusions, the illusions, and be ready to step into a new future. And as we say that, the card of the near future is the Ten of Cups, the joyous sky, the emotional happy ever after card. What is your emotional happy ever after? Okay, that connecting with yourself, going in and finding your true deep desires, and your deep everlasting connection to yourself and also to source as well, being united in that love for knowing that you love yourself and are loving towards yourself, but also the source also loves you. And when we understand that, then we open up and we can do anything. Where we are looking outwards, we've got the Seven of Wands, the determined otter. And this is really standing up for ourselves, of forming boundaries, and creating our space. And we need to do that because in the environment around us, we've got the Seven of Swords, the thief in the night. There's plenty of other people ready to lie to you, to keep you in illusion or delusion, and to just cause trouble for you. Okay. Often other people, when we're going through transformation ourselves and they see us changing, they don't want us to change because it might mean that they have to change, and other people can then try and like sabotage your attempts for that transformation. The hopes and fears, we have the Hierophant, the Master of Keys. You have the keys to your kingdom. I often see the Hierophant as being the bridge between the physical world and the spiritual world, and for us to have one foot in each, that connection to self and connection to spirit. And it can be about making a commitment to yourself to do the work this year, to plant the seeds of intentions that are going to help you to heal those old wounds and create a new cycle, a new life for yourself. The outcome, we have the Tower, the burning tree, and this is really letting go of the old patterns, burning away the illusion, sudden change. We can have a sudden awakening with the new moon, with the moon trine Uranus, sudden sort of awakenings within ourselves. Also, because we've got Mercury going into Aquarius as well today, that could be a sign of awakening. Suddenly we can see the illusion, and it can sort of shake our foundations and be quite uncomfortable. I pulled 3 cards out to sort of clarify that further, and we had the Ten of Swords, the barren desert. The Ten of Swords is the ending of an old cycle, an old cycle of mental patterns and things, which ties in very well with the Tower. And then as we do that and we're moving on to better things. The Two of Cups, oops, dropping cards here. Two of Cups, love for self and love from source, that coming together when we feel connected in love for ourselves and from source, we become invincible. And as we become invincible, we get the Six of Wands, the old Goliath hive, riding to victory, capable of doing anything we want to, starting a new cycle in our lives, that liberation. Okay, so yeah, we have the power within us to make that change today, and as we come out of the illusion and then the delusion, then it's a really good time to then start planting the seeds of intention for this new year. What commitments are you going to make to yourself? What are you going to transform this year? And because we're right at the start of the year and it's new moon in Capricorn, it's laying firm foundations for us. What we're going to work on and build, what new structures are we going to put into place this year that will work better for us than what has gone before. So that's today's reading. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications. If you know of other people that would really appreciate my readings, then please share my videos with them. If you'd like a personal reading from me, the start of the new year is a good time to have a reading to see what's coming up for you in this coming year. Then email me please at the email address below this video. Okay, until next time, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.